Hey guys, thanks for watching Signs and Wonders. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd like to say thank you so much to all my subscribers. Thank you for commenting, guys. I really love it as long as you keep it clean or whatever. I really encourage educational conversation, so please comment more. I really like reading your comments. Thank you so much for everything. If you love the video, give it a like and share the video, guys. Share it on your Facebook. Let's help get this message out there to people. Also, I'd like to say thank you so much to my Patreons and to all those people who've been helping with PayPal. You guys are awesome. I love all you guys, no matter what. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
The most condensed definition of spiritual warfare that I can give is that spiritual warfare is that battle that we are engaged in with the enemy of our soul that seeks to defeat and destroy us both spiritually and ultimately physically. I quoted Pastor Jim Raley out of Orlando, Florida, who wrote that one of the great dangers of the modern church and of Christians today is that so many do not believe in a real or personal devil. And Mike Raley goes on to say that the tragedy of that is Satan likes it that way, because if he is not believed in, he will not be prepared for. Okay, you missed it. If I don't believe in the devil, then I will never prepare myself for the devil. And so there are many believers, and I hate to say this, but there are many preachers, pastors, occupying pulpits today who do not believe in a personal, actual devil. Satan is real, the Bible tells us. Satan is at work, the Bible tells us. And Satan is already defeated, the Bible tells us. But I'm convinced, deacons, that one of the things that will greatly aid and assist us in our battle with the devil, because even though he's defeated, we still have to fight. But we must also understand where this battle is being fought. Some of us have no idea where the battlefield is. And the Bible tells us that the battlefield on which we fight spiritual warfare is the battlefield of the mind. God, I feel like preaching my miracle. Now, most people, when asked or when thinking about the nature and the location of spiritual warfare or the nature and location of temptation, will assume that it takes place in the realm of the physical or the emotional, that the battle is in my body or in my heart and my emotions. And yet, beloved, the reality is the spiritual warfare that you and I are engaged in is a battle that begins first in the mind and is only later manifested or revealed in the heart or the body.
There is a voice that speaks to your mind. Sometimes it's even an audible voice, but many times it's just an inner voice, and yet the things it says can be formulated in clear and specific sentences. Now, we need to understand that where there's a voice, there's a person behind the voice. There's no such thing in the universe as a voice without a person. The presence of a voice indicates the presence of a person. Many times the voice that we hear in such situations accuses us or torments us in some way. If the voice that comes to our minds accuses or torments, then we know for sure one thing. Behind that voice there is a person, and that person is Satan. Bear in mind, he, Satan, the devil, is the accuser and the tormentor. When you have an accusing, tormenting voice in your mind, in your life, pressuring you, driving you, goading you, you know without further evidence that the devil is at work in your life. One common accusation is, God doesn't love you. You feel rejected and lonely. Other people seem to be able to relate to God. God seems to have a plan for other people's lives, but you're the exception. Or you'll always be a failure. Maybe that voice not only comes to you just directly to your mind, but it comes to you through another person, maybe through your parents or through your life's partner. You'll always be a failure. You've failed so many times that there just doesn't seem to be any alternative for you in life but failure, and there's this voice telling you you'll always be a failure. And then there's the torment that's associated with physical pain and symptoms of disease, like that pain is caused by cancer. You have a pain somewhere in your abdomen. Maybe you have other symptoms, some kind of bleeding, and you're too frightened to go to the doctor and get an x-ray or an examination. But ceaselessly, day and night, there's this thought that's formed in your mind. Quite possibly there's probably very little wrong with you, but you're just tormented and too frightened to face up to the challenge of your torment.
There's nothing worse than believing a lie, and yet most of us believe more lies than we realize. We believe that because I'm a certain gender, I can't do certain things. Because I'm a certain age, I can't do certain things. Because I'm of a certain socioeconomic status, I can't do this. I'm Hispanic, I'm black, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm whatever. So I can't do this and I can't do that. But you didn't read the Bible. I can do all things. I'm looking for the rest of my crowd because somebody else ought to be clapping. I can do all things through Christ who, come on, y'all. And you got to believe that no matter what you've been told, no matter what you've been taught, no matter what you believe to be true, let God be true and everybody else a liar. And God says you are fearfully, wonderfully made, and you must believe his report. There are some of you in this room and some watching online, your mind is stuck in a groove and you keep playing the same stuff over. I'm no good, I'm a failure, I'm ugly, I'm black, I'm stupid, I'm fat, I can't do this, I can't, and it's playing over and over. But the Holy Ghost is about to drop a dime on you and move that on to another part of your story. Tell somebody, I am somebody. I can do all things through Christ. That is my new reality.
Now, there's a description in the Bible of a man who underwent that kind of torment, and he summed it up very vividly in a few words that I'd like to share with you. The man was Job. And these words are found in Job chapter 3, verses 25 and 26. Listen to what Job says. What I feared has come upon me. What I dreaded has happened to me. I have no peace, no quietness. I have no rest, but only turmoil. That's true of countless thousands in our contemporary civilization. What I feared has come upon me. You see, your fear can open the door to the very thing you're afraid of. So the devil uses the fear as a lever to bring something else upon you that follows the fear. What I feared has come upon me. What I dreaded has happened to me. I have no peace, no quietness. I have no rest, but only turmoil. Is that your condition? Does that describe you? I want you to know there is a remedy.
you.